Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning. How have you been?
Ma'am, your voice is a bit low. I don't know why.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you're audible. Actually, ma'am, I just want to tell you, it's been more than 1 year. I have been suffering from tinnitus issue. So because of it, sometimes I face difficulties in order to understand somebody.
Okay. So how do you want me to proceed? Like, what should I do to make you more comfortable or so that the session goes easy?
I think we should talk on a topic because yesterday I had my first session with the teacher and the experience was really good. But we didn't talk on any topics, so I want to just talk on some topics.
Okay. But before that, would you like to introduce yourself in 2 to 3 lines, like very briefly before
Sure,
moving
ma'am,
on?
sure. Sure. So, as you know, my name is Yashoda, and currently I'm connecting with you from Uttar Pradesh, talking about my education. So, I'm only 12th pass. I have done my schooling in 2012, and it's been 10 years. I'm a homemaker, and recently I have started working on YouTube. So, I am a YouTuber, and it's been 3 years. I have been working on my communication skill. So, I am an enthusiastic learner as well. That's all about me.
Okay, that's amazing. So tell me, what topic do you have in your mind?
I have nothing in my mind, but I would love to discuss something which can help our learners as well. Because I know that in my case, listening practice helped me a lot to start my journey. But still, there are many learners who don't know which should be the first step for them to start their English language learning journey. So I think you can guide them and you can also help me.
Okay, sure. So you're talking for a beginner, right? Somebody who is recently started their journey in learning English, right? So I think the first and foremost step should be knowing the basic grammar, like
Okay.
prepositions and tenses. These are the two things that I think most learners are struggling with the most. So prepositions and tenses should be known by somebody who is interested in learning English very well. That should be the first step. Secondly, we should move on to our pronunciation a little bit, how words are pronounced, right? How we say it. Next, we can work on our fluency. Like, definitely, fluency is something we should work on in order to speak polished or advanced English. Okay. And yeah, I think these are the few steps. If we follow that, we'll definitely cover a lot. And then we can move on to other things like using idioms in our sentences, which sounds even better when we are speaking. Right. So the next
Yeah.
things will come along, but I think basics should be done by knowing grammar, tenses, and prepositions. Prepositions are just as important, in my opinion.
Yes, I'm sure you are right. You are absolutely right. But ma'am, I have one question for you, and it is especially for me because I have found myself because maybe just because of there is a lot of MTI influence on me, means mother tongue influence on me because I belong to a properly village kind of background. So I don't get these kind of environment of speaking English. So I am not able to work on my pronunciation. People, they have made me understand you have to work on your pronunciation first. So what kind of things or what kind of practices should I do to reduce my MTI?
Okay, so I think that beginning with watching some English content, okay, but that will not only help you. That is not the only thing that is going to help you. I think speaking out loud and then comparing how you are saying particular words and how the video is said, like you can compare both and then work upon it. For example, you can take any English dialogue from a particular movie or from a particular video. Okay, try to say it how they are saying it, and then you
Okay,
can
we have to
compare.
imitate.
Yeah, try to imitate them, try to copy them. Right. In simple words, yeah, copy them. So, and then you can record yourself. You can either voice record yourself or you can video record yourself. And then you can compare both. Right. So, eventually, like this is also pronunciation is also practice. It will not come in the very beginning. So, that's why I said that pronunciation comes like in the second stage of learning. Right. So, that's how I think that you should uh, watch some video online, try to say it how they are saying it, probably record yourself as well.
Mm. Yes, ma'am. As you mentioned, we have to record ourselves. So even ever since I have started my English language learning journey, I have started learning just from YouTube, just by watching YouTube videos. So I have started recording myself from very first day onwards. But still, I have lots of MTI. This problem is I'm not able to reduce it. Though I work a lot, but I don't know how to reduce it. So that's why I asked you, is there any one or two practices which can help me to reduce, means apart from these, which I can do personally? Because I have watched lots of videos about, means you have to put a pen between your mouth, you will have to speak, and sometimes speaking some sentences out loud, means you have to speak like the native speakers, can help you.
Right. Yeah, those are the things that definitely help you. But I also think that if there is any kind of environment in your home or within your social group with whom you can talk in English, that is something that is going to help you, because English pronunciation and fluency, the more you speak, the more it gets better over time. So if there is anybody at your home or even within a social group with whom you can speak in English with on a daily
Yes,
basis,
ma'am.
like daily English basic conversation, that is, I think, going to help you a lot as well.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Because the kind now actually I have started living in my rental house, but earlier I used to live along with my in-laws, so I was not getting even half an hour for my speaking practice. So because of English, I had to take that decision to shift and start living away from my parents, means parents or in-laws. Though it was a really tough decision for me, but I had to take because I'm really very passionate about learning this language. I don't know what is there, what is fascinating about this language, but I'm totally into learning English language a lot these days. And
Yeah, then that's
uh,
great actually.
yeah, because I just want to do something for my village people and the village women. Because in my village, we are not allowed to go anywhere. We are not allowed to do anything as per our desire. Even now, I have started living the life as I want. But earlier, I was made to live as my parents or my in-laws they want. Means in the villages, means even my mother-in-law, she also puts on a long veil. That kind of environment is there. So I'm just thinking, or it is my desire, I just want to do something with this language for them.
Yeah, definitely. And I can already see that you will do great. Like you have so much potential and you have definitely put on so much hard work already, because you are talking about pronunciation, that you mispronounce words. But as of now, I have hardly noticed anything. Okay. So I know that you're already working hard and you have so much more potential and you'll do great. So nothing
Thank
to
you, ma'am.
worry
Thank you.
about.
It's a huge compliment for me.
Yeah,
Okay, ma'am. So
absolutely.
I just want to ask a very common answer, very common question. And maybe many of your learners, they may have asked from you, how long does it really take to speak English fluently?
Well, it's not a time bound thing. It is different for everybody. So I cannot promise you that you will learn it in the next 2 months properly, or it will take 5 years. Okay. So if for every learner, it's a different time frame. It depends on how much practice you're putting in the journey. how much like speaking you're doing, just not on the platform, like when you're at your home also, right? So it depends on that. And increasing your vocabulary, that is also something which will eventually be a very good step. So it is
Okay,
different for
so
everybody.
may I ask how long did you take? How long did you take? Means when
Actually,
you
I
started feeling like now I'm comfortable, now I can speak with anyone. When did you feel like? After how many years?
see, I am like I have always belonged from the English medium background
Okay.
since my childhood days. From my school days, I have done my studies in English medium school only, right? So it came very naturally to me. I did not struggle much, although in the middle years I struggled a bit when it came to tenses and all. But once I got a grip of it, I became more confident, and it just comes naturally. So since I have an English medium background, I have always been in
Yeah.
practice.
But ma'am, why I asked, as you mentioned, you belong to English medium school. You had done your all studies from English medium school. There are many learners, though they have done their studies from English medium school, still they suffer a lot. Why? Why it happens with them?
Okay, so recently from one of my learners only I got to know that in particular CBSE schools, at least what he mentioned, that even though the schools are labeled as English medium schools, teachers are more comfortable in speaking in Hindi or giving instructions in Hindi. So if there is no regularity inside the school, students might also get distracted from speaking in English, right? So I think that can be one concern. Otherwise, apart from your school, like I said, not just on the platform, you have to practice it at your home also. So apart from your school, you have to keep in touch with some kind of English content, whether it's watching something or speaking with somebody. That's how you will eventually build your fluency.
Yes. Yeah, ma'am, you're right. Thanks for sharing your insights with me. Okay, ma'am, now you can ask any question from me. I have interviewed a lot.
Okay, you can share, a memorable incident from your life. I would want to know a bit more about you.
Yes. Yes, I would love to share which those moments which I got just because of English language learning journey. Actually, just because of English, I started working on my communication skill. So I got opportunity to be invited in two events, which was organized in Mumbai, and I went there, and I was awarded by Barkha Dutt ma'am and famous actor Rajkumar Rao sir. So
Wow, that's
yeah,
great.
so I got opportunity to meet them, and that was an kind of unforgettable memory for me. And but when I reached there, I was totally unaware about the situation. I was thinking it would be kind of a Joe Stock interview. So I just prepared, I went there. But the moment I reached at the venue, I was totally bewildered just by looking at the environment. But somehow I gathered the courage because in front of me, approximately 5,000, 6,000 public were there in the audience. So I had to muster my courage, and then I could manage, and I gave my performance. And yeah, and second time I was also awarded. So it was organized by some of the uh, like it was different kind of event where I was also awarded, and it's more than award for me getting respect. And if more than 1,000, 2,000 people who are clapping for me, they appreciating me. It's kind of like totally, I feel like I'm on the seventh sky.
Okay, like, and how long have you been on YouTube, if I may ask you?
I'm about to complete 3 years of three
Okay.
years. Yeah.
So you have started YouTube since the beginning of your journey, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it was my compulsion to start my YouTube journey as well as my English language learning journey, because I wanted to earn money to help my husband financially. But being a villager, being a homemaker, we are not allowed to go anywhere. Even we are not allowed to go out of my house. Still, I
Okay.
can't go. I never go. So I had to do something just by sitting at home. So I found this particular platform, YouTube, can help me. But at the same time, I wanted to do something out of the box. So English language finally started fascinating me, and I started engrossing myself into learning. The moment when I started learning English language, at the time I didn't have even 100 vocabularies. Even the basic vocabularies I was not aware, because I did my schooling in 2012, and after 10 years, then I started learning this.
Right.
So it was quite challenging for me, but miss my journey has been full of ups and downs, ups and downs.
Obviously, yeah, I think.
Yeah,
But
and
it's yeah.
yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Please
What are
continue.
you saying?
Yeah, I was saying that it's amazing that you said you're not allowed to go out of your house, but at the same time, within your house, you're reaching like thousands of people, right? So it's quite
Yes.
fascinating, I would say.
And whenever I make my videos, so when I get lots of comments, especially, I am not giving this credit to me, but when I started my YouTube channel or English language learning journey, after posting my videos, many of the homemakers, they started working on their dreams. They got inspiration from me, and means when they write these kind of comments under my videos, I feel so much privileged to start this learning journey. And if I am able to be here, then just because of them, because their motivation or their support always motivates me. So
Right.
it's kind of a give and take. Because at
Right.
my home, I don't get any environment, even I don't get any appreciation. Everyone takes me for granted. So YouTube is the only one source of motivation. Means all my co-learners or my subscribers, viewers, they are my source of motivation. Yeah.
Okay, that's actually quite an like inspirational journey. Like I am also inspired by you, and one day I
Oh my
might
God.
also have a channel of my own, let's see. But yeah, it was really amazing talking to you, and this conversation was great. I'm hoping to see you again in my next sessions, but
Sure,
as of
ma'am.
now I
Sure.
have another session to go to. So thank you so much for your valuable time and for this
Yes, ma'am.
conversation.
Okay, ma'am. So there's only one request. I would like you to give some feedback about me, because feedback is really very important.
Yeah, okay. So at in terms of your grammar, obviously there's no mistakes. If there were, I would have pointed out then only. And regarding a pronunciation, I think very few words here and there were mispronounced, like the word pronunciation itself. Okay, so how we
Okay.
say it is pronunciation, although the spelling is Noun, right? So a lot of
Yeah.
learners mistake it by saying pronunciation, but it is not
Yes.
pronunciation, it's
It's
pronunciation,
pronunciation.
Nun. So it will go like that. Also, when you said memory, your way of saying it was a bit different. So the pronunciation here goes memory. Okay,
Memory.
memory. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So otherwise, like you did great.
Thank you. Thank you. And I was so excited to meet you,
Okay. I
because
hope
I
we'll
have
meet
watched
again.
many of your videos with different co-learners.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you must have known my advices from before only.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you
Okay,
so
ma'am.
much.
Take care of yourself and keep guiding us, keep sharing your knowledge with us so that we can also keep thriving.
Okay, sure. I'll try my best. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Take care of yourself. Bye bye.
bye.